A glimpse into the world 20 years old.
Hello, good evening. My name is Stephanie Paola Rodriguez Rosero.
Hello everyone, my name is Maria Fernanda, I am 23 years old.
Hi, I am Samantha Silvana Nunta Zambrano. I am from Puerto Asís, Putumayo. I am 19 years old. Okay, in the last few years, we have witnessed technological and scientific advancements that have transformed our way of living. But what will the world be like in 20 years? Or changes await us in the not so distant future?
Below are the predictions for education and employment in 20 years. Number 1, all teachers. Intelligent machines will replace most human teachers due to efficiency, capacity, and effectivity. Eric Cook. 2, network and our brain. There will be a direct and instantaneous links between the network in the brain memory will be irrelevant. Julio Verne. 3, internet and learning. The connectivity the internet provides usage having and will have a profound impact on learning machines over the next 20 years, with which he then amounts broader and more global vision of the world. 4, virtual institutions. Almost all educational institutions, as we know they will disappear. 5, neutral learning. In a very distant future, brain imagine revolutionizes our teaching methods. Futurists claim that schools will no longer teach children to read or write. Jobs. 6, artificial intelligence and war. According to the Thomas Frey, 2 billion jobs will disappear. 7, virtual reality. According to futurist James Canton, he predicts that 70% of the jobs that will exist in 20 years have not yet been invented. 8, influence of AI and employment. 40% of the world's youth will be some system vision and artificial intelligence. Kai Fu Lee. 9, automations. The objective for which some jobs will disappear is to anticipate new challenges and preparing new generations, since unlike previous tests, one will arrive faster and its impact will be greater a larger scale. Kai Fu Lee. 10, productivity. Within several years, a computer will be able to simulate in 100% the functionings of the brain, so it might detect human working hours are shorter and we have a higher quality of life.
Please.
What will be the future be like in 20 years? Smart intraocular. Let's insert into the eyes to take biometers for Alzheimer. Science have developed a smart intraocular lens that can be inserted into the eyes to detect biometers and Alzheimer disease. The negative brain disease could facilitate early diagnosis of several another neutral disease. It was first developed in Korea by science from the Korea Institute on Measure. 2, they will create a smart sock. Call a smart sock from mailboxes. These garments track heart rate, sweat levels, and movement to improve information about the user well-being. 3. Metaverse and virtual reality. Virtual reality multiple companies have been in share of developing their own virtual reality glasses such as Oculus Rift. In theory, one could walk around the city of sea, people's phone numbers and named superate other avatars. 4. Human Gene Edition. Chris Gene Edition has completed its first decade and promised to revolution the medicine in the future. It's more very likely that in 2015 babies in genetic modification with CRISPR or another technique will be born. 6. Advance in the brain. Science are studying the brain more and more and improve great discoveries. Going back to the Pearson to the mathematical science that in 20 and 15 the links with the brain will be gone too much and their thinking will take place on several fun inside their head. 7. The reincarnation on people through AI. Raymond Kurzweil, American inventor and engineer director of the Google, says that we will able to bring back our relatively strong artificial intelligence. He says that by 2015, we will able to send nanobots into people's brains to extract memories of their loved ones. 8. Living in the Matrix. Dr. Pearson said what the big sum, the years 2045 and 2015 advancing nanotechnology will make it impossible to connection our brains to computer and live in a simulated world. 9. Self-driving truck. Autonomous truck was driven in a way guided by software and entering the story on global urban mobility, achievement that had done the future and road freight transportation in which technology will play a fundamental role. 10. Rose Talk. In a recent article by the Country of Freedom Makes Science, road war against the emerging revolution is the road construction industry. The other state that new road infrastructure are really being equipped with a smart sensor in the local data processing capabilities and to guide vehicles and make local traffic more efficient.
And personal interaction, we could say that in 20 years they will be. Number 1, according to research in social psychology, the prevalence of virtual communication platform and social media may lead to an increase in online relationships, reducing face-to-face interaction in the next 20 years. Number 2, studies suggest that investment in virtual reality technology may facilitate more immersive and realistic interpersonal experience, potentially engineering long-distance relationships and reducing the impact of physical distance on personal interaction. Number 3, with the rapid development of artificial intelligence, it's prediction that AI-driven virtual assistant will become more sophisticated in understanding human emotion and social cues, potentially enjoying interpersonal communication and reducing misunderstanding. Number 4, research indicates that the increased use of augmented reality technology may revolutionize the way we interact with one another, allowing for more interactive and immersive shared experience even in remote locations. Number 5, Sociological studies suggest that society shifts towards individualism and a growing emphasis on personal privacy may result in a reduction of traditional social gathering and an increase in individualism, personal interaction. Number 6, advance and neurotechnology may lead to the development of brain-computer interface, potentialing direct communication between individuals and ending to a deeper understanding of each other's thought and emotion. Number 7, psychology. Research suggests that the rise of online dating and matchmaking algorithms may lead to more efficient and targeted methods of finding compatible partners, potentially changing the dynamics of romantic relationships in the next decades. Number 8, anthropological studies indicate that cultural globalization may result in increased multicultural interaction, fostering a greater appreciation for diversity and according cross-cultural understanding and relationships. Number 9, the use of wearable technological will enable individuals to have time with back on their social interaction, helping to improve their communication skills and emotional intelligence. Number 10, investment in robotics and automation will introduce social as companions, helping individuals combat loneliness and providing emotional support in increasingly isolated society. The conclusion of our prediction are: number 1, prediction about the future of relationships and social interactions suggests significant changes and amendments driven by technology and evolving societal norms. Thank you.
To conclusion, I consider that the development of this activity is a new exercise since the topic of what the future will be like in 20 years in a far broad topic. Therefore, the technology will be very advanced and because it was very interesting factor that are used both in personal or professional life.
Conclusions. Artificial intelligence is going to challenge the world that's anything in the history of humanity. Thank you for your attention.